Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into this week's Bursa webinar. The last one in the year of the rat. Okay? 2 more days, we will be having the metal ox year. So those of you whose 八字 is very strong, this is your 扭转乾坤 time. Okay? It's the time to change your fortune. Okay, last week, I have shared my secret, okay, on how to increase your luck in this metal ox year. Okay, so those of you who are here last week will benefit. You know what to do, right? How to increase your luck, because you can have all the skills, all the knowledge in the world, okay, but in everything you do, you definitely need luck. If your luck is no good, no matter how talented you are, nobody will discover you. Okay, so even if you are a damn good analyst, if your luck is no good, you will end up looking at the wrong company. High luck is very important. Hi, dear members, welcome in. I saw all the familiar names: DT, Abu, YS Lee, Kyong, okay, Guan Yi. Oh, hi. So we're waiting for more people to come in before we start the seminar tonight. So how's the mood over in Malaysia, guys? How's the mood over in KL, in Sarawak? Hey, Sarawak, no MCO, right? Sarawak is free and easy. Everybody can go anywhere, right? Sarawak. Am I right? How many of you are from Sarawak? I know Lydia is from Miri. How about Kuching? Anyone from Kuching? Kuching is Kelvin. Kelvin Su. Don't know whether he's here tonight or not. So Sarawak is free and easy, right? No MCO. Anyone from Sarawak? I know KL definitely MCO lah, but at least you can dine 2 person to a table, which is good. Okay, Valentine's Day coming anyway, right? 4 more days to Valentine's Day, so the government is very thoughtful. They allow us to go and go and have dates with our Valentines. 2 to 1 table. Okay, 说好话，存好心，做好事，海啦。If you do these 3 things, okay, if you do these 3 things, even if you stay in a very bad feng shui place, nothing will happen to you. My 师傅 say one, my feng shui 师傅 say one. There's a Chinese saying, 什么好事，三煞，五鬼变灵门啊。Something like that. That means you do all the good things, do all the good deeds, you accumulate all the good deeds. 五鬼变宅屋吉屋五鬼变吉屋 something like that 啦 something like that. Can cut hair, 2 to 1 table, so good. No one from Sarawak. Hi, monkey. Abu, so can explain the new why sometimes the candles are of different color as mostly or black and white. Different color. Let me just do a quick one. Different color is very simple. Okay. You see green color? Okay, green color, it means that since the last Trendmaster V3 signal, Okay, the candles, or rather the price, hasn't closed below the trailing stop line, which is the red line. So in our lingo nowadays, we call this the red line. Okay, the red line. So whenever we talk a red line not touched, and this is the reason why lah. So I think me today has a lot of attention. Me, because the brother FP group cannot make it, so everybody was worried about me, and the worry is founded, guys, because FP group and me got one thing in similarity. There is a similarity between these two, that is their last quarterly earnings report in November disappointed. Okay, so this is something to watch out for, these two joker, because FP group, as we know already, FP group already shut down today. Already shut down today. So the other one will be me. See, FP group last season, right? Last quarterly earning in November was deep. So just yesterday it reported the earnings was also lower. So you have got two consecutive lower earnings for FP group. So no more lah. This is the good time in FP group. Okay, I think Abu, we traded here, I remember, right? So I think the company, or rather the stock, is time to stop falling in love with it. Time to divorce this stock. We look for other technology stock. Me, okay, me is something I want to pay attention to also tomorrow. It better don't bloody close lower. Close lower, I may want to lock in the profit before the Chinese New Year, because it has something similar to FP Group. Bloody quarterly earnings, if February come out lower, right, base surely gap down like the FP Group. It did gap down over here, the last earnings in November. Let's take a look. Where's the last earnings? October 23rd. October 23rd. There you go. The expectation was high going into the earnings. You can see the stock rally in anticipation, because it has been reporting very good earnings, okay, for this me. So we expect Q3 to be even higher. But when the earnings was out, it was lower. You see the stock closed at 463 back in October 2020, open 439, 440. Okay, so this is something that could repeat itself. So have to be careful. Anyway, the stock again run up in anticipation. So maybe today, because of brother FP group, right, it starts to show some sign of weakness. Maybe people smarter now. And also, if you take a look at the daily chart, there is long upper tail. Long upper tail. Okay, long upper tail, high volume means seller already present in the stock. So if you see long upper tail and it still cannot clear, right? Actually, this is a textbook warning sign in my textbook lah. In my textbook, it's a warning sign. Okay, it's because I bought low at 4 ringgit, so I can afford to have buffer, and also the wins in other companies. So in other stocks, so I want to see what it unfolds. And very importantly, today, tomorrow is the last trading day of the week. Now you can see how ugly it is. I think one of the member was talking about me in the Facebook, saying that there are a lot of long upper tail signifying selling, which I agree with her or him. Okay, this is really a textbook warning sign, so have to be careful. Okay, so today should focus on Sarawak interest, Elias Texan. Yeah, Sarawak we have SCIB ma. This one, I think almost doubled the money if it closed at 240, 250. So once again, Abu, you asked why sometimes green, sometimes black and white. Okay, so green is after the first green arrow, the stock never closed below the red line. So this is the trailing stop line. So this is green. Okay, so Abu, does that answer your question? JF Tech, Faisal, hang on. JF Tech. Tonight we just take it easy and just lepak and just talk about stocks. JF Tech. I show you my color, the green color. JF Tech. Oh, JF Tech yesterday announced earnings. It was very good. JF Tech was very good. Earnings was very good, but it misses the projection. Okay, the EPS projection, and because it gives a very bullish report. This is my private group. Let me show you. Let me give you a peekaboo into my private group. JF Tech. Okay, so we discussed about JF Tech today. So just want to share with you some of my insights to Sarawak Cebu in MCO. Oh, I see, Yuri. Okay. There you go. Okay, so this is my comments about GF Tech to my group. So earnings is flattish. Prospect comment is bullish in the report. So this is the prospect report of this GF Tech. So because the earnings was just 0.2 cents off the previous reporting in November. So therefore, we were expecting the price to pull back today. But because the prospect part of the announcement was very bullish, so therefore the stock held up. Okay, held up. So if you take a look at the chart, is there any danger or not? Okay, it is consolidating now. You take a look at the weekly chart. Okay, tonight we are going to focus a lot on the weekly chart because the weekly chart, if it sell off tomorrow, right, it's going to be ugly. Or otherwise, you can see the low volume with this week's candle. It is actually still okay lah. Actually, it's still okay. It is still not bearish yet. And JF Tech, everybody knows semiconductor industry. Health check is fantastic. Okay, you take a look at this health check. All green, only one cash flow is average. The rest are all solid. So GF Tech is a company I hope I don't have to sell, guys. I hope I don't have to sell. I'm sure those of you who has GF Tech with me, right, you do not want to get out also a good company, just gave bonus shares and all that. So hopefully the trend persists. Am I right? Those of you who got GF Tech, please let me know. Just comment one to show that you are in GF Tech. Elias, you asked a very good question. Okay, how come other companies, semiconductor company, is doing well but not FP Group? Very good question. Okay, it means how do I put it? It means okay, let's talk about a food court. Okay, a food court. If in the same food court there are two shops selling chicken rice. Okay, one of them the business is very good, one of them the business is not good. You blame who? You blame who? I like that say you should understand, right? Correct or not? So doesn't mean that a company is in the right industry, right sector, it will definitely benefit. It also depends a lot about the management, how they run the business, correct or not? And is the competition stiffer now, and are they more competent? So therefore, please do not have this expectation that all the stock in semiconductor going to be what this year. No, actually another one, Penta Master, also didn't report very good earnings in November. So all of that run up in January's rally. So must be very careful. You can see, especially Penta, it has a shooting star on the weekly chart. Okay, this is usually what I am very respect of. Okay, so this is the earnings of this last quarterly earnings of this Penta. You can see that it didn't really what. Okay, it didn't really what. So have to be careful as well, Okay, have to be careful as well. Also, how many of you? 220, 30 of you. Usually I have 500. No, don't have 300 over for the Bursa stock selection seminar. So we just wait for more people to come in now. Meanwhile, I will just chit chat with you You see, you ask me what question. See what question you have, you can ask me. Hey, by the way, when you ask a stock, don't just ask my comment on a particular stock. I think no value. But what is it really that you want to learn about this company or this chart? Or maybe you open up a chart that you are trading like UWC and you do not know, UWC, the candle like that, like this, like that, but don't know what to do. What does it mean? Like that, the conversation is more meaningful. Otherwise, I open up a chart like this and read to you. It's like reading the 八字 and telling you the fortune, as a fortune teller. Also, not very meaningful, in my opinion. But of course, if you want to ask like that, I cannot stop you. Okay, let's continue. UWC. UWC is a very competent, it's a very competent semiconductor stock. The industry here is wrong. We have highlighted to our data vendor, but then they are taking a damn bloody long time to change it. Okay, so I'm still waiting for them to change. This is semiconductor UWC is not a steel company. Steel company, later we can talk about one stock called Anju. I teach you how to read Anju. So UWC, the earnings you can see for yourself. Woohoo! This is the kind of stock we want, guys. Okay, so let me introduce you to the platform. Centerpiece is your chart, right hand side is the FA. So every investor will have 3 questions on their mind every single day. First question is, what stock to buy? Second question is, when to buy? And third question is, when to sell. Correct or not? So right hand side is what to buy. You can use this to decide what to buy. What stock is this? You must understand the stock that you're trading. Okay. Then center is where you find the when to buy and when to sell. Right. So this is UWC as of now. Yeah, all of them pull back. So let's say if you never buy in January, you try to buy over the last 2 weeks, right? It is going to be a roller coaster for you. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so this is, you see there's no arrow here. Can you see there is no arrow in February? It also means that the price is not low enough to buy. For my strategy, for members, okay, if you're here, Trendmaster V3, remember, is a buy low strategy. So it is buying low at the trend. Okay, let me just open up quickly and show you. Okay, now we take a look at UWC. This is the kind of dream stock that every investor wants. Earnings is good. Okay, earning is good. The health check of the company is good. Debt level is low. Revenue trend is there. Cash flow is okay. So not a lot of debt. This is the dream stock that everybody want to own. We call this the wife material. Okay, the wife material. That means you want to marry to this stock. All right, so you take a look at where are all the green arrows. If you see closely, right, you will realize that it is always after the stock has pulled back. Can you see after the stock has pulled back or consolidate? That is where the arrow will start to surface. Okay, will start to surface. Okay, so that is why on the way up, right, the last 2-3 weeks, this stock, no signal, no signal telling you that the stock didn't pull back low enough for a good price to buy. Okay, so that is for UWC. Okay, right, let me see. Do you think the latest move of government waiving tax will impact travel and entertainment sector, especially Genting and Air Asia? Corey Tian, wow, I haven't read about the removing of tax. I haven't read about that yet. Is that the latest news? If that's the latest news, can you please share with me the link? Because I haven't read the news yet. Okay, Aiden, I saw Axiata in your watch list. Is this a snake sector in play 5G? Hi lah. Hey, Aidan, you very sharp, Aidan. Oh, shit, it's here. No wonder. I said, hey, how come you know what's inside my watch list? Must hide lah, must hide. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I am already preparing for not the 5G. I'm sorry, not the 5G. I'm preparing for something even more exciting to be released. Okay, it's a government project, government contract. Okay, it is the play for 2022 first Q. Okay, so that means this year we should see some action from this particular group of companies, which we discussed in Traders Club. So we consolidate the list and add it into our watch list, and we will be monitoring. If we detect buyer in control in those stocks, that is the next sector to focus in. 犀唔犀利？厲不厲害？Okay, so okay, you are typing too fast, so I will just browse through and pick up those that I have have interest in and also interesting to talk about. Okay, so CIMB, can you confirm that CIMB has broke above the long-term trend line and it is bullish, a good post-COVID play? Can I confirm? Okay, just to confirm, it's very simple. CIMB, oh yeah, okay, CIMB, it has broken out of the downtrend line. Okay, this is the downtrend line. So it was under the curse of this downtrend line for a long time, since December until January. So finally it broke out. Okay, finally it broke out. So when it broke out, what you want to do is to wait for the retest of the sellers. We want to see how serious are the sellers. If the seller come back in strength, then that is very dangerous. Okay, so CIMB is also one of the stock I'm monitoring. It's just that I don't have any incentive to want to buy it yet. Okay, so this is CIMB on the weekly chart. You can see this week candle is very wide, tapi not supported by volume. Yeah, okay, it's not supported by volume. So I need to see this stock test the seller first. See, so after it tests the seller successfully, then only I will believe it. Okay, that is CIMB. Okay, what does it mean if you see dealings during close period? It means someone try to buy or sell during after the market has closed. The same question I asked my broker a few days ago because I keep seeing this. So it is like a last minute order that wasn't that after the market closed, the order was still there. Okay, so that is what dealings during close period stands for. You can also ask our resident broker, Marcus. Oh, can give him a WhatsApp and ask him. I think he should know. EG, why gap down? Like hujan panas. He asked EG, why gap down? Okay, like whenever because EG is a stock that I never trade, so I am not too sure what happened. Let me take a look at the chart. Okay, but let me tell you how to find out. Okay, now to find out why EG goes down, you go to the Bursa website and then you search for the news. Okay, it will be very scary if you do not see there are two EG here. Okay, let me see is the stock code correct or not. 8907 8907. Okay, correct. Okay, I searched for the company announcement for EG. Okay, fundraising, proposed private placement up to 30%. That was yesterday. Well, that was yesterday. So if there is no bad news in this company, okay, so that will be even more scary. Okay, so they will be even scary because you don't know what is going on in this counter. And this is quite a big volume pullback. Okay, big volume pullback. So if it continue to fall, okay, it will breach my stop loss line. Okay, this is not stop loss, trailing stop. Okay, there's a difference, trailing stop and stop loss. Trailing stop means the stock you are sitting on profit. So you just want to ride the trend and trail all the way up. Now, similarly, you can see EG when it's at the low, after the pullback, green arrow comes out, then you consider to buy. Similarly, right here. So you can see now it's coming down. For all you know, after Chinese New Year, white candle come back, maybe got chance. But you can take a look at EG as a company. What is the health check? Not very good. Not very good. Wow, the earnings is loss-making company, guys. Okay, TTM is loss-making company. Quarterly, last quarter went up. So can it continue to make money in the next Q2 21 report? Remains to be seen. Okay, there's an uptrend. We can check whether is there buyer in control. There was buyer in control until this happened. Okay, so any reason why it gaps down? As of now, I don't know because the announcement there, nothing shown. Okay, so yep. Jason, will Unisam follow FP Group since it's pullback? No, Jason, you must understand the difference between Unisam and FP Group. FP Group reported earnings miss. It was down 20%. The earnings was down about 20%. Therefore, the stock price got punished. Or FP Group. Okay, therefore the stock price got punished. It misses the earnings expectation by the market. Okay, so that is different. Unisam earnings is not out yet. Unisam, the earnings is not out yet, and it is still on the way up. Okay, but take note guys, those of you who are interested in Unisam, it has already risen from 6 ringgit to 880 leh. Okay, so if you do the pitch projection, the stock market, the stock is not, wow, take a look at the PE, 112 times. So it is, if it cannot meet the earnings expectation of the price, current price, it will gap down. Okay, that is the danger that if you trade late in the game, like you only buy the last 2 weeks, you better be careful. You better be careful. But if you bought like low, 6 ringgit, man, what you scared? No need to scared what? Okay, it is still damn bloody far from your from entry price. Now, what a lot of people will feel is, okay, if the stock plunge, I will lose money. Where got lose money? Plunge, okay, I give you plunge 10%, enough or not? 840, 10% is only 84 cents. 770 ringgit, 770 ringgit if you buy at 6 ringgit. Hey, you still make very good profit, what? So you don't need to scare yourself, So I find a lot of people like to scare themselves, scared that their stock drop until lose money. No lah, very rare, okay? Very rare the stock price will plunge and then go to zero or suspended. That is corporate fraud. That means the company breached some criminal offense, chargeable offense, corporate fraud. Those will happen. But wow, maybe in my memory, not even once a year, really, not even once a year. If you ask me recent last 3 years have or not, don't have. Don't have. Also, no need to scare. If you want to ride the trend, right, you must be prepared to give back some profit in the event the trend turn. Otherwise, you will never be able to ride a good trend like this. If you every time come back down a little bit, you scared, then you want to sell, cannot. Okay, so remember, if you want to ride big trend, you must have the guts to ride through the pullback. Okay, and you must understand the company lah, of course. Okay, what industry is it in, and then what's the health check, and what is the earning expectation. Okay, right here, TTM quarterly. You can see this Unisam already starts to make money, going up. FP Group was coming down. Just now I showed earlier already. Also, that is the difference between these two companies. But great question. I like this type of question. I can tell you more things rather than try to do some 八字 reading or fortune telling over here. That one more boring for me. Okay, Sam, let's go. Sharu Yihua, if long black but low volume, is it okay like PIE? Great question. Okay, take a look at this. PIE. Okay, PIE volume is not low, abang. Volume is not low. Okay, low volume like that, low volume, like that, low volume. This one is still not considered low volume. Okay, so it is a average volume pulling back, so it can continue to pull back. Now this PIE, recall I already locked in my profit about 330s. Then after that, it made this rally to make me look very silly, right? That one, right? I ignore. Why? Because it is a good profit after all. From 2 ringgit right all the way to 330. Okay, so that is a good profit. Got good profit. My experience is if there's good profit, there's a good reason to lock in your profit, and you don't lock in like this. The stock was staring at me like this, and next day, stop selling, then continue to sell. I lock in my profit. Okay, I lock in my profit because to me, seller already appear in the stock, so I lock in my profit and go. Subsequently, it goes lower before it starts to go back up. So when it starts to go back up beyond where you sell, don't feel too bad, don't feel too bad, because that will distract you and that will make you miss other opportunity like Tufu, right? Like Anju, correct or not? These are the two stocks we traded recently. That is because we locked in the profit for PIE. We feel very good. We feel very happy. We feel very sure. Money in your pocket is yours. So you feel very sure, warm in your pocket. Then your mind is clearer, to look for the next opportunity. But if you focus and say, "Ayya, alamak, sayang, 330, I missed 30-cent profit. I could have sold at 360. If you keep thinking this way, right, you're gonna miss the other stocks. Okay, so that one, this is not what you're asking, but I just want to share with you this experience of after you sell, the stock goes down a little bit and come back up. So be it. Right now, you can see that seller reappear in PIE again with high volume black candle, right? All right, so this is definitely not normal anymore, because if you see long white, you want to see low volume. This is what I call testing the seller. Test with low volume, can still go up, it's good. Then after that, suddenly sell, that means around this price, 360, 370, that is the natural resistance already. Okay, so this stock, if you see this candle coming down, is it good or bad? I say, as of this candle, I do not see buyer in control anymore. Based on 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 candles, based on this, I do not see buyer in control anymore. Okay, so that is how you read the candles. Right, great question. So VS, is today's volume significant, or VT is only triggered if compared to Monday? VS, let's take a look at VS. Hey, becoming a member session. All the member asking the question. Okay, those of you who are not member, right? So these are the type of question the members ask inside the Traders Club meeting. Okay, they ask really about chart reading. Okay, it is not VS, home reads, OpenSeas, they don't ask like that. They want to learn. They ask questions to help in their learning. Okay, back to VS. What do I call this volume? Now, if you talk about VT, if you talk about VT, you don't VT at this price. You don't VT at this price. Okay, this is way too high to buy already. VS, our entry is about 250, 260 when it broke this downtrend line. Can you see? These are the lines that we have drawn there since October last year. First breakout, we buy. Bloody hell, tarik back, lock in profit, fall lower. So as it climbs up, it breaks this downtrend line. This is where we sapu the stock on the retest. And as they say, the rest is history. Okay, you can see the retest over here. It break out. Just now got one stock, right? It also broke the downtrend line. And then I was talking about the retest of the seller. This is what I mean. Retest of the seller with low volume. And then this is where we buy. I even set an alert over there, 263 and currently 290. Oh, so this is definitely, I won't buy here. I won't buy here. I prefer to buy when it's low, not at the high. And if I'm not wrong, 296 is the all-time high. Let me check. High lah, it's the all-time high, brother. All-time high, the one. We want to buy at the pullback, at the low. All-time high, I scared of height, man. If it pulls back, it can be very painful. If it pulls back, it can be very painful. Remember, I always say, one Tiguan is enough for me. I don't want to babysit two Tiguan. I will go crazy. Okay, hope this answer your question. JF Tech also mentioned 5G in there. Hey, highlight, Jerome. Wow, Jerome made a very good point that I must share with everybody. I thought you never pay attention to it. So you're right. Okay, there are a few things JF Tech mentioned in their prospect report that I find very bullish, which is 5G and automotive, Internet of Things. So this company's business is supplying products to the next future industry that is in play. I think if you follow the news, you will know that these are the sector that the industry is ramping up production on and speeding up the development. 5G, Internet of Things, the car industry. Remember, you read a lot about the car industry that the semiconductors are not sufficient. So a lot of them have slowed down their sales, sales target, because not enough semiconductor to build their cars. Also, this definitely is bullish for JF Tech. So good spotted by Jerome. Good spotted. I almost missed to explain to you, but you mentioned it, so I can cover it. Great. So why today still counter Chinya hot YSD? Why? Okay, still counter. Anju first. My Anju. Okay, Anju. Okay, 我们按住。Anju was having this pattern, okay, before the breakout today, okay, it was doing this pattern. Okay, it was doing this pattern. This pattern is called a ascending triangle pattern. Those of you who know technical analysis, you know this ascending triangle pattern. So Anju was being compressed. Okay, you can see the swing was going higher, low, finally pop like a champagne like that, pop up. So before today, it was being Anju, depressed. Then finally today breakout. So if you ask me, this is a chart pattern breakout. But of course, today all the steel counter move up not only Anju. Why I keep talking about it is because I have this stock and it has a technical setup. Okay, that is very obvious. So if you trade this stock based on this pattern, the breakout today is valid with high volume. And next, we'll talk about the steel industry. If you follow the news, steel industry, they have the government has these anti-dumping tariffs on the China steel and the Vietnam steel. Therefore, they will benefit from this anti-tariff. That means we expect the local steel players' product earnings to increase, to be better. Okay, so therefore you can see the earnings is definitely not pretty. But the last quarter, you can see some of them already make more profit. That means for Anju's case, is making lesser losses. And the next quarter, a lot of expectation is on the steel counter to report better earnings. So you can see Anju, you can see Ma Steel. Ma Steel, all of them are bad. Before the anti-dumping rule, all of them are bad. You can see all of them, their quarterly earnings are for Ma Steel already turned positive. Can you see? Q3 already turned positive. You still got Lion Industry. Okay, let's take a look at all these metal stock. Okay, I cannot help but realize that my parts is still very strong. The Anju is the biggest performance out of the three I open up so far the chart. And I have Anju. Okay, so you can see this quarterly. Okay, Lion Industry is making lesser loss. Then you see Presta. Okay, how do you find all these steel counters? If you are someone new to stocks trading, right? How do you know? All right, you click on this link. Okay, you get my software, you click on this link. Then all the steel counter, UWC is not, like I say, I already asked the data provider to change the industry. So the rest are all steel counters. Okay, so we can take a look at Haptic. Wow, Haptic is lousy. Haptic is lousy. My Anju is better. Okay, now Anju is better, maybe also because of the pattern itself, ascending triangle. So the breakout was very powerful, right? So Haptic is lousy, the rest all lousy. Lose to my Anju. My Anju is the best. Then we still have CSC Tel, right? CSC Tel, let's see. Wow, CSC Tel, not good. It closed at a shooting star. Okay, it closed at a shooting star, and you can see the earnings of this CSC Tel. It made profit already based on last quarter. Oh, but today it disappointed. So still lose to my Anju. So you see, guys, you see, luck is very important. So many steel counter, how come I buy Anju? How come I buy Anju? Can you see? So therefore, luck is very important. I could study the steel sector and in the end go and buy the wrong one. Yam gong lo, did so much homework and then in the end go and buy the wrong steel counter. Wow, really dim tao si sua. Correct or not? So if your 八字is very strong this year, okay, it's very strong. This year is your year. Your luck is supposed to be very good. When you're not trading, you're not investing, you don't have the knowledge to take advantage of your good luck this year, then you're wasting a golden year in your life. Okay, you're wasting a golden year in your life. So if this year you check the horoscope, your luck is going to be very good, you have got fortune coming your way, but you are still working as an employee. You don't have side hustle, you don't have a business, you don't have a part-time job. Then what fortune are you talking about? One more extra month of bonus or two more extra month of bonus in 2021 and you call that good luck in 2021? Correct or not? It's a wasted opportunity. So to make infinite potential in your earnings, in your wealth, invest is the best. Okay, invest is the best. Try to grow your money because if your luck is good, don't waste it in this metal ox year. Okay. So this is CSC Tel. Okay, still counter enough already. So let us take a look at some other stock. Trendmaster pick up. If Trendmaster pick up buy on low stock, why there is no signal in SL Vest before it move up? Okay, right? SL Vest. SL Vest, why it did not pick up? Because it didn't satisfy my technical criteria. Okay, somehow it missed maybe by a few percentage. Okay, somehow it missed by a few percentage. So although I have a rule, it is not a rule that can catch all the stock in the exchange. Some stock I will miss, some stock I will miss. So no choice. Okay, because for every stock I miss, like SL Vest, I will have pi. Okay, I will have pi at the low. Okay, I will have UWC at the low. I will have Tasco, I think Tasco at the low. Okay, at the low. So for every SL Vest I miss, I still got other stock, right? So no need to scared, no stock to trade. Okay, I hope this satisfy your question, Richmond. Okay, don't need to catch all the fishes in the pond. So long you can catch a majority of them, I think that is a very good thing already. Am I right? If you think I make sense, guys, please give me a fireworks of likes. Okay, over at YouTube, same. Just hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hi, over at YouTube, Azam talk about Tufu. Let's talk about Tufu. Tufu, I covered in detail last week's seminar. I see the people coming in now, 325 of you. Okay, thank you for the likes over at Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg make it red color and golden finger. Very cantik, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Wow, so nice, like Chinese New Year. So over at YouTube, same thing. You see, I talk until cough, so much effort. So if you can give me some some likes, that will make me feel happier. That the effort is not wasted. The appreciation is there. Okay, so Tufu is a stock I shared last week. Okay, I shared with you Tufu's business before Tufu went up. I think it's right here, no? 2 weeks ago, not last week. I think 2 weeks ago. Okay, why Tufu? It is because the customer of Tufu was making money. Let me share with you, where is it? The Tufu. 7 days ago, yeah, last week. Okay, so I explained right here, both Seagate and Western Digital are big clients of Tufu, so both of them recorded better earnings. Therefore, I was asking myself, Tufu haven't run yet, that time Tufu haven't run yet. So I was asking myself, since their Tufu customer has record better earnings, can the supplier benefit? The supplier, of course, Tufu lah. So if you think in terms of this way, okay, and then when you come to the chart, you can recognize that, hey, this is a stock that has buyer in control. Okay, buyer in control. Okay, why buyer in control? Those of you who come here many times, right, you can see the long white candle consolidate with low volume. This is my favorite setup. So at that point in time, I was pondering, okay, now I took my profit in pie. Okay, in PIE. Therefore, I was looking for my next trade. So I saw Tufu, and then I did the projection on Tufu. I realized that, hey, there are still some upside in Tufu, my projection. So there's still upside in Tufu. So it was trading about 380. So can go to about 4. So the 8, okay, there's still some upside. So polo. There's no 100% sure winner, but at least all the information are on my side. So therefore, it was a very good stock to trade. Okay, and you can see even going up, right, you are able to see that there is buyers in control inside this stock. Now, Tufu, this company, I know him since 2018. So if it wants to fly, if he wants to fly, he can fly one, he can fly one, you see the way he fly, can fly non-stop one, So therefore, when it fly, all these green arrows are opportunity for you to buy more. You don't buy when it's on the way up, you suddenly just buy, You don't buy when it's suddenly up, you buy tactically. Okay, when the enemy is tired, you strike. When the enemy is tired, you strike. You follow me? Or sometimes you have to wait like once a month, you just add more. Also, not every day, today go up, I add more. Tomorrow go up, I add more. Then pull back a little bit, I sell. Then you cry lah, you miss the whole trend. Follow me so far? Okay, so that is my style. Okay, to top up when the enemy is weak, when it pulls back. So if Tufu fly, it can fly. Okay, those of you who got Tufu, then I think you just follow the red line. No touch red line, no need to sell. This is the system. Okay, so let's see what else are we talking about tonight. Rai Liu, cough needs to get swab test. Don't worry, I'm not dry cough. I got a lot of phlegm. Okay, because before Chinese New Year started, I have to sample the Chinese New Year goodies already. Since last week, I've been sampling to make sure that they are all fresh and all of them are tasty. In case not tasty, I need to buy a new one. So I already finished a few tin. So working from home is quite toxic. You end up eating a lot of snacks. Okay, so I'm going to go down from the below and start. Esdrin can comment about Franken. Hey, Franken is my favorite. Franken and me buddy since 2018 also. Let me show you. We go way back then. This is 2020. I know Franken way back 2018. This is the most easiest time to make money from Franken, guys. You can see the whole trade war started by Donald Trump, right? Trade war, remember trade war, Donald Trump? Do you still remember Donald Trump? The fatso, now I can call, hey, better don't. In case later he send me, I apologize for using names on the ex-president. But ex-president Donald Trump has this trade war with China, right? So supposedly all the semiconductor stock go haywire, but Malaysia semiconductor stock benefited because they cannot manufacture in China. China need to outsource to Southeast Asia, and Malaysia benefited. All the FP group, Franken, me, all these, right, rally since 2018, 2019. If I never tell you, maybe you don't even know. So now you know. So Franken, right now, more importantly is right now. Right now, it broke a very important level, which is the 4 ringgit resistance, 380, 390, 4 ringgit. I use round number, 4 ringgit. Okay, this is the all-time high, all-time high. It broke all-time high, and right now, no problem, no problem. So for every SL vest we may miss with the system, you have a Franken. Okay, you have a Franken, so no need to, no need to. Okay, I know it's ox here. I know it's ox here. So, but you no need to 钻牛角尖. No need to 钻牛角尖. Don't need to no need to keep fine tuning the system until you get SLVS. No need. So that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is system only provide me a convenience. Okay, to look at the stocks that has triggered. Then I will look at the fundamentals, whether is it earnings growth. I'll take a look at Franken, guys. Can you see the earnings is very stable, very consistent, growing, operating? So this is the kind of company that if you see the stock chart on an uptrend, it is a buy for me. Okay, that is Franken. Why Sarmaiden always have long week? Vina, I remember you because I pronounced your name wrongly the other time. So Sarmaiden. Okay, Sarmaiden is solar play, right? Always got long week means selling means selling has appeared in the stock. But Sarmaiden I don't have the I don't, let me see. I do I have the, yeah, I don't have a lot of information about Sarmaiden because it is a newly IPO company. Okay, it's a newly IPO company, so I do not have a lot of financial data about this company. Therefore, I totally never trade the solar plays at all. This season, this January, February, I totally skip the solar play because I am all semiconductor over the last 2 months and also some Datuk Karim fan. I'm a Datuk Karim fanboy. Okay, those of you who know about it will know lah. Datuk Karim, what are the stocks? So I'm his fanboy. His stock are really very powerful. So powerful, I cannot don't trade SCIB. Let me show you SCIB. Datuk Karim 万岁, 万岁, 万岁. There you go. Okay, January, these are the few stocks that I traded and the movement has been powerful so far. Okay, so all the solar play, I totally out. Maybe next quarter lah. Next quarter when I have more information, then I'll come back to the solar play. Otherwise, nope. So let's go to other stock. Me talk already, Lawrence. Me talk already. K power. Okay. 来, we talk about K power. Okay, K power. Okay, guys, K power is doing a pattern called the symmetrical triangle. Let me draw the trend line for you. Okay, so I'm going to put 5th of March. Okay, can you see this is what we call a symmetrical triangle? So it is a trend continuation pattern. Well, let me clear my throat. Just give me 1 minute. ES Serum also his okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. Let me KIV. Let me KIV this ES Serum. But I know this one is glove play, right? COVID play, not glove play, COVID play. Okay, come, I'm ready. So this is a symmetrical triangle pattern. Symmetrical triangle pattern means that it is a trend continuation pattern. So the preceding trend, if it is going up, likely to break upwards. So therefore, if you take a look at K power 2 days ago, there was a high volume white candle here. That means the buyer step back into the stock. Okay, and then the last 2 days, you can see lower and lower volume pullback. Tomorrow is the last trading day of the week. So we take a look at the weekly chart. Ayo, not a very pretty sight, You can see here selling. Okay, now here selling. Here you can see it never continue to sell. So this is neutral. I won't say bullish because I don't see buyers stepping in yet. Neutral. So if this candle, which is tomorrow only half day, right? Half day, but if K power show its power and trade upwards and close at 260, with increasing volume, buyers step back into the stock. Okay, otherwise, weekly chart wise, it can still consolidate, and we have to wait for the buyer in control to come back into K power to be more confident that K power uptrend is going to continue. Also, from both the weekly chart, you can see it's consolidating. Good thing is low volume after the selling. And then from the daily chart, you are also seeing the same thing. Okay, you're also looking at the same thing. There is a lower volume pullback, right? So that is K power for you. EITA, wow, semi stock, EITA. Wait, there are some people stock I definitely must, especially member stock must cover member stock. Let me see. Genting, Kyungyo. Hey, wow, Genting going up. I totally never pay attention to it. It was out of my watch list. Okay, Genting, it's very similar to the CIMB. It really broke out of the downtrend line. It's very funny. I thought MCO how come Genting can still go up one? So weird. Okay, but anyway, technically it has to pull back to retest the seller. So right now I'm not seeing it. It's still continuing to go up. I totally neutral about this stock. I don't see anything positive. Okay, let me take a look at the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart, you do see this coming in, right? So if tomorrow can still push higher with increasing volume, then it is an increasing volume. So it could continue to go higher, continue with the increased volume and white candle going higher, right? But the catalyst wise, I'm pretty unsure. No, I'm not sure whether the earnings can make it or not. Okay, I'm not sure whether the earnings can make it or not because the MCO now MCO version 2 can still go continue, meh? Maybe those of you who are in what you call that? Those of you who are in the KL region, is Genting open for business? Can you go to Genting? Is Genting open for business? Are you able to go to the Genting? Are you able to go into the gaming zone, the shops, the restaurant over there? Those of you who are in KL region, how is the business in Genting? Are you able to go? Cannot go, no, all say cannot ma. Yes, can go Genting. Drive, go up one round, come down, no count lah. Can no can. Casino is closed. Hai la. So therefore the earnings okay, this movement to me, this movement is not backed by the earnings. So it is backed by the hope of the reopening after the vaccine has been administered. I have tried to trade Genting and CIMB Bursa for the post-pandemic play. Okay, so far the earnings that I make from them is peanuts compared to my other stocks. So therefore, I'm not very interested in post-pandemic play anymore. So therefore, I never pay attention to this. Okay, so Genting, I am neutral because I do not have the reason, the catalyst why the stock can go up. If the earnings comes short, and the earnings should be reported out soon, 27. Okay, so earnings guys, those of you who are new, earnings is 2 weeks from now. So the next 2 weeks, when you buy stock, you have to be careful of are you buying too high? If it misses the earnings, the stock can get down, like FP Group. So these 2 weeks, actually not 2 weeks. Tomorrow is the last day. So next week, okay, it's the last week, very close to the earnings. I believe a lot of company will start to report next week. Okay, so you have to watch out, or don't anyhow chase stock. If you never buy in January, you perhaps already miss the major, most of the part of the meat, the roll. How do you say that? The bulk of the profit you may have already missed. So now you are now chasing the bones. You're chasing the bones. Okay, so I think it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it in my opinion. Okay, so therefore, usually very close to the earnings, I myself I will not touch. Okay, I will just write my stocks. And look out for reason to sell lock in profit. Okay, those strong one, if after the earnings, this is what's going to happen. Let me share with you. After the earnings, you go into March and April. Okay, now typically from my experience, March usually bloodshed. You know what's bloodshed? Let me type out the English word for you. 见血. Bloodshed. Usually March bloodshed. So you have to be careful. Why bloodshed? there is a reason I explained to you. It's called sell on news. It's called post earnings. Usually after earnings is out between March and April, there will be selling. The stock market will stop focusing on earnings, but turn to politics, turn to industry news, turn to regional market movement. So a lot of reason for the market to pull back. Okay, so if you have been here with me in the webinar for let me show you the market share index. Since last year, right? Okay, I always speak about this season. So November was the earnings season. So once it's over, I say, okay, don't worry. Between December and January, you try to find stocks to buy. There will definitely be a low to buy. Am I right? Those of you who are here, do you remember I said this or not? If you remember, comment yes. If you remember, I said about this, comment yes. That December and January look to buy. Don't chase after the earnings. After earnings, usually will pull back. Comment yes if you still remember this. Okay, while waiting for a response, I give you some sound effect. Dun, 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 dun. A lot of you comment yes, a lot of you comment yes. Okay, so that is how it's done, guys. So after earnings, similarly to February, after the earnings is out, March and April, look out for a low to Sapu stock. Look out for low to Sapu stock. So let me introduce you to this strength index, KIA strength index. So if I draw a horizontal line, right? Okay, this is the line where so far for the past 1 year, it has been supported. Every time the market pulls back, it will go up, pulls back, it will go up. Okay, one fine day, it will crack and go lower. But if you want to invest, don't scared. If you're scared, then you don't invest. Okay, so we just have to continue to pay attention to this line. So if you look at this line, okay, let me give you all the earnings months. So 2020, February and March, we discount because there was a COVID breakout. All stocks come down. So this is normal. So let's not talk about the 2020 because this one, every stock come down. So the March come down is normal. But May, after February earnings, May is the earnings. Okay. So after May earnings, can you see June there's a low for you to buy? To prepare for the August earnings. So this is the best time to buy. So from here, this point onwards, right, all the way to August, there is a lot of stocks going to go up in an uptrend. So if you are trading the glove stocks back in June, July, August, I remember that time a lot of stocks limit up. HLT lah, Comfort lah, Supermax lah, Top Glove lah, all of them very, very strong. Okay. So after August earning is out, between September and October, okay, sorry, between August to November, which is the next earnings, there will be a low to buy, and it happened 2 times in November, in September. Can you see? So after November earnings is out, between November to February earning, December and January, there will be a low to buy. There will be a low to buy. Okay, so if you never buy in January, now a little bit too late. Okay, this is called market timing, a little bit too late. So you buy now, remember you are chasing after the bones. The risk reward. The correct English term to explain to you is called risk reward. What bones? Walao eh. No wonder you cannot understand what I'm talking about. So the risk reward is very poor. Okay, if you buy any stocks right now from today onwards, it's very poor. Okay. So during the earnings, after the earnings, I should say after the earnings in February, March and April, there will be a low. You watch out for this blue line. If the stock sell off, come down to the blue line, okay, and you wait for the signal, you wait for the chart to show you buyer in control, you sapu. You got it? Guys, you got it? You sapu. That is the best time to sapu stock between March and April. Okay, between March and April. You understand? If you understand, please comment okay. Please comment okay so that we know. Comment okay. Nice. I see so many of you put yes and okay. You see, you and me, we have this affinity to know each other through the internet. Okay, 336 of you on Facebook and about 146 of you on YouTube. So therefore, tonight you receive this message from me, right? You pay attention to the market timing. This can help you. Okay, I'm glad I served my purpose tonight. Right. So I saw a couple of stocks that you guys are talking about, especially cash has been shouting up, keep posting the po what. Okay, but I myself already self-banned po what. All the furniture stock to me, they are not very easy to trade. They're not easy to make money. September, November was very easy. I missed November, so I tried to buy in January. It is very underperforming. So therefore, I not going to touch the furniture stock for now. The earnings is damn bloody hard to read. Okay, despite the US lockdown, it seems like Homerits the last earning disappointingly never really meet the expectation. Homerits. Let me see the Homerits chart. Is it going up? So if I want to buy for what? I will want to check Homerits. I want to check Lee Hearn. Who else? The Waxman. So all of them are furniture players and Mieko. Okay, I want to see how are they doing. So Cash, if you are listening to this, if you want to trade furniture stock, you need to have more information. So to get more information, if you are interested in Ahwat, you need to know the rest of the furniture player. How are they doing in their business? Are they making better earnings? What is their roadblock? Is the exchange, is the forex loss a problem to them or not? If there is a problem to the rest of the Lee Hearn or Homeris Mirko, then it will be a problem for Ahwat. Okay, so this is something you need to know. In Chinese 华语我们叫铁锁连舟啦，所以他们是一个板块，同一块板块通常一起跑 ，they will move together. So the whole industry will face the same challenges. So for me, it is not a sector I'm interested in at the moment. So therefore, I do not follow at all. Okay, I give it a miss. I trade something else. Trade, guys, trade what you know. Okay, now Malaysia is a net exporter country, so you have a lot of friends, even yourself may be working in some industry, so you are very close to the business, close to the industry. That is actually your advantage, that's a very advantage, because I've got friends who are working in, like, for example, semiconductors company in Malaysia, Penang, so they able to know how good is the order coming in, the order flow coming in. If they got no time for tea break, if they cannot lepak during the office hour, it's busy. Then you confirm with the chart. If you can see uptrend in semiconductor stock, confirm with the earnings, then you know that the semiconductor stock coming. Okay, so that is what you can take advantage of. Like recently, I am interested in this stock Muda Muda, or one of our friend now. I cannot be too explicit. One of my friend in Penang. Okay, so he was just kidding, just joking, driving past and say, hey, Muda factory in Penang. Then he said, wow, a lot of trucks. Okay, park outside waiting to go in. Also, that is like the kind of ground feel you can feel for that business. Whether if you go to a manufacturing plant, it's damn bloody quiet, something is wrong. Okay, if you got friends working inside the industry, it's the best source of information. It is even better than the charts. It's better than the fundamental, because this is like the more information you have, it sort of help you to confirm what you are reading from the earnings, okay, and also from the chart point of view. Now for Muda, the last earnings reported in November was spectacular. I use the English word spectacular because other than reporting better earnings, as you can see, better earnings, they have this prospect part of the earnings that they mentioned there is a shortage of this paper packaging product, okay, in Malaysia. Okay, in Malaysia. Therefore, they expect the business to continuing forward will be better and good. Okay, so therefore, you can see it confirmed with your trend, confirm with price trend. The thing that you don't want is if a company say that, wow, I'm going to be, I'm going to do well, there's a shortage, blah, 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 but you look at your chart, bloody hell, downtrend. What shortage you're talking about? How come the stock price doesn't move? Even if business is very good, if the price trend is coming down, it's not going up, what do you trust? Do you trust the chart or you trust the business fundamentals? Now, business fundamentals is, it has happened. It reported like Q3 20. It's November reported. So that is the already happened. The business already happened. But price chart is current, you know, current. That means are the buyers buying the stock, or are there more sellers? So this is more important to me. It must tally with the chart and the FA before I want to buy the stock. Okay, I hope this explained. And if you understand this, wow, you see, we have a participant over at YouTube. Muda is next to my house, next to his house. So he saw a lot of lorries in and out of the factory compared to usual days. This week, a lot of lorry move in and out. Oh, so you see, this is the kind of thing if you confirm on the price chart, right? This is what I mean. Okay, so with that, right, we talk about glove stock. Now, glove stock, you can see like Supermax reported very good earnings. Take a look at the stock chart. You take a look at the price chart. It's coming down. Now you ask me, hey, Supermax earning good or not? CIMB good. Okay. Now for those of you who are not Mandarin speaking, CIMB means very. Okay, CIMB means very. So Supermax earning is very good. But you look at the price chart, is it going up? If it's not going up, it means that it is coming down. I think this is 废话, it's coming down. So I cannot make money if the share price is not going up, correct or not? So even if the earning is very good, the price chart is not showing me uptrend, I cannot buy lah. Okay, you understand this point? Okay, you understand this point? If you understand, give me a fireworks of likes. Give me a fireworks of likes. If the screen had like stuck there, I don't know whether it hang or not. Hello, hello. Xiao liao, like not moving. Mic test, 1, 2, 3. Wow, don't tell me just on the last 10 minutes, I talking to myself. Is the mic working? Hello, hello. Can you see the video image, guys? Oh, okay. Oh, very true. Okay, I saw Donnie reply very true. Oh, finally my screen moving. Just now was turning, you know, the web loading thing was turning on the screen. I got shocked. Like, what the matter is finishing? Okay, now it's like that, Murphy. So this is something important. Also, the fundamental must tally with the price trend. So there are a lot of stocks is doing that. Let me pick up one more to show you. Tasco, my other company. Now these are the companies I have, so I declare to you. Okay, I am just in the view of sharing with you the trading setup so that you know how to pick the stock next time, not tomorrow, but next time. Okay, I just happened to saw Tasco having this same pattern. Okay, this is the ascending triangle pattern. Some of you just joined the seminar, just joined the seminar. So I want to show you the ascending triangle pattern over here. Can you see the ascending triangle pattern? It is the same as Anju. Okay, it's the same as Anju. So I'm going to show you Anju. Okay, Anju. Okay, can you see it's the same technical pattern? So can you see the knowledge here is very important? Okay, before it break out, can you see it's the same pattern happening in two different stock, guys? Can you see? Can you see or not? Ascending triangle pattern. I saw a lot of lights coming out. So therefore you understand what I'm saying, right? Ascending triangle pattern. This is why the timing, the technical analysis comes in for you to know what pattern is this, which direction is likely to go. Now you saw Tasco, right? From the breakout, walao, 3 ringgit all the way to 525 ringgit. Now you see, you don't have to trade Tesla to make money. You don't have to trade Apple shares to Wall Street stocks to make money. You can also make money in Bursa stock. Who say cannot? Correct or not? Just that you are buying the wrong stock lah. Okay. So Anju same pattern, can it perform as well as Tasco? Remains to be seen. But there is something fundamentally different between these two companies. So Tasco, let's go and talk about more on Tasco. So Tasco, you can see the earnings, right? Okay. Can you see the last 2 quarters, Q2 21, Q3 21 is solid? Can you see? Solid. Okay. So Tasco is backed by earnings. Therefore, the share price can move up. There are a lot of rubbish in the stock market. 900 over stocks listed. Not every one of them is good. Okay, so your job as an investor is to first identify which is the stock that is good fundamentally, and then you wait for the timing to buy the stock. Like this, you will be better in control. You will no longer feel very lost. You will no longer search everywhere for answer. Okay, you will be the pilot of your financial destiny. Sweet bo, like that say sweet bo. Beautiful or not, my speech. Okay, correct or not? So I think, okay, some of the questions that I am thinking of recently is, okay, now I have done very well in the last 2 months. Okay, so what's next? I ask myself, after 2 weeks later, February earnings out, what's next? Because I ask this question because I have got members inside my community. So I want to share with them the thinking process, the stock selection process, so that they can be guided, right? So I'm thinking, okay, so based on my experience, my reflexive action, I know what to do. That means when the stock show weakness, I'm going to lock in my profit because from my experience, March and April, definitely there will be a low. Correct or not? So therefore, I want to prepare to lock in the profit in some stock, to write some stock, and also to get ready to buy the new stocks that have got better earnings coming up. So my stock selection process is internalized, a very strict 4-step process. I mean, I'm going to look for good fundamentally, a good fundamental with good earnings growth stock, followed by timing. Okay, followed by timing. So I know exactly what I am looking for. That's my point. All right. So when the market is chaotic in March and April, swing up and down, I'm no hurry. I will just step aside. I will wait for the dust to settle. I will wait for my blue line. I will wait for my blue Sapu line to hit. Okay, in March and April. Where's my line? How come cannot draw? Okay, anyway, you see my horizontal line, right? So this is the line that I'll be watching for in March and April. So you see, I know exactly what to do. Then I will not be confused. Because through my seminar with the right here at the Facebook, I have read a lot of questions, and I can see that some of you are really just randomly picking up stocks. Okay, randomly picking up stocks. And that was what I'm doing 15 years ago. Okay, 15 years ago. So I think that will do you more harm than good. So what you need is really a process of picking up stock. You understand the company, you time your entry into it. Okay, the truth of matter is you are, okay, may I quote one of the Wall Street author that says this, that you are the stocks that you trade. Okay, your performance lies in the stock that you trade. So therefore, stock selection is very important. You need to know what industry is in play, how's the health check, how's the earnings. This way, you time the stock, you'll find that it is much easier to make money and also not so confusing anymore. Okay, you understand? All right, so if you understand, or give me a okay, to proceed. Give me an okay to proceed. Okay, tonight I'm going to do something very special. As you know, Chinese New Year is coming soon, and you have been following me for the whole of the rats year, the year of rats last year. Okay, so we have a fun. It was a COVID-19 disaster year, but yet we make the most money last year. Ironic or not? Okay, that is why opportunity always never wait for people. You must be prepared when the opportunity comes. So here tonight, for the first time, I want to share with you a little story about myself, how I started trading. Would you be interested to know? Okay, a little bit more detail about myself, how I get started in trading, because every one of you and me, we started because we need money, correct or not? So everybody has your own story. So tonight, I want to just share that 2-3 minutes, a little bit about the story of how I started trading. Interested to know? If you're interested to know, comment yes, so that I will proceed with the story. I haven't thought about this for a long time. Many of you may not know. All of you only recognize my voice behind this chart, but you don't know why I started trading and how I started trading. So it could be a very interesting, a very interesting journey. Okay, that many of you may relate to. Now, for those of you in KL, especially in KL, once upon a time, okay, once upon a time I was working in KL. Okay, so this is the piece of news that was in 2003, okay, 2003, HP sales P&G outsourcing deal. Guys, I was an IT engineer with P&G. Procter and Gamble. That was my first company after I stepped out to the society to look for work, okay, back in 2021, 22. But 2 years into my job, 2 years into my job, suddenly my job function was outsourced to Hewlett Packard. HP, okay, to HP. And the funny thing here is, okay, when I do not have a choice, so my whole team was being outsourced to HP. So my P&G staff card 2 years later changed to HP. I don't have a choice. My only choice was either I go to HP or I leave P&G and go and look for a job elsewhere. Okay, so totally I wasn't in control of my outcome. So therefore, HP took me over. Okay, took me over. So I was working inside there for about 2 years. Then suddenly the manager talked to me one day and say, "Hey, Ihua, now we are going to outsource your job to KL." Okay, I was in Singapore, so to KL. So I said, you outsource my job to KL. Then what happened to me, my job function in Singapore? I say, oh, don't worry, you will be upgraded to second level, IT support to second level. So I said, oh, okay. Then I go to KL. Not bad lah, go KL, the John Hancock building, the HP beside. So I was there for about 2 months. So eat, sleep, everything company pay. So go there, have a great time. Because that time I was only 25 years old, 26 years old. So I have a lot of teammates with me. So 4 or 5 of us will always go to this Jalan Sultan Ismail. We will stay in Hotel Renaissance, okay, in KL, so Hotel Renaissance. So we will walk to this Jalan Sultan Ismail, and every night dinner there and then go and party there. Young man, 25, 26 years old, confirm very happy. But after that, when I reach the KL site, right, when I reach KL, I see the KL team for the first time. So I'm supposed to train the team. So when we go there and I saw the team, okay, I got a shock of my life. You know why? Because instead of going there to train a team of Malaysian taking over my job, I was training a team of foreigners, not Malaysian, foreigners in Malaysia hired to do my job in Singapore. Well, I was feeling so disgusted. Disgusted is the word to use. I feel so disgusted because you want to save money in Singapore, so you outsource to Malaysia. Okay, I can understand. But go to Malaysia already, the job function in Malaysia, the job didn't go to the Malaysian, but go to foreigners to save even more money. So I was like, wow, the whole work culture is very sickening. Was very sickening. So I was like, wow, I cannot let this continue. I need to take control of my own financial destiny. I cannot risk anymore. You got not how to get married. You know how to buy a house, how to buy a car. All right. So therefore, from that day onwards, after I come back from the HP sting over in KL, that is where I started to look out for alternate source of income, and that is how I stumbled onto trading, investing in the stock market. I tried to think about MLM. That time MLM is very popular. I thought about insurance, property agent, all that, but finally settled in investment because the potential is infinite. Okay, you make the money yourself. That means if you are lazy, then you can't make money. If you are hardworking and if you learn properly, that is where you can learn the skill to make money. And most importantly is no one can take this skill away from me. That is how I started. Okay, that is how I started. So when I started a website. This one nobody know. Nobody know. So tonight for the first time ever, this is my blog. Started 2006 to 05. Okay, you can see all my history all captured here. Okay, these are all very precious, you know why not? Because this is like more than 10 years of trading experience. So if you want to know what happened in the GFC in 2008, 120 articles. So if you're hardworking enough, you go and read it, you understand what's going on there. So after some time, I grew lazy, of course. You can see after 2009, I stopped I stopped updating. Okay, so this was my initial year, how I started losing and start to make money. So this is the bullish year. So this is my personal blog that I have never shared with anybody before. Okay, so this is to let you understand where I'm coming from, and actually you and me, we started at the same base. Okay, that we are all looking out to make extra money and finally to replace the income. Okay, so that we are in control of our own financial destiny. Okay, so that is my little story. I hope this gives you an idea of who am I and also how I started. Inspiring, inspiring. Please give me some form of support like likes lah or yes lah, so that I know you're still listening. A little bit unnatural for me to share story. Well, usually I just talk directly on chart. So I thought, hey, last day of the ox year, maybe do something different or let you understand. Highlight. I saw all the lights come. Okay, thank you very much. So this is where I want to show you the next 5-stage trader progression that everybody gone through. Okay, so everybody will go through the first 3 stages. You will win money. You will lose back the money, and you will win and lose and don't know what the hell is going on. So the only way to get out of these first 3 stages, if you're stuck in this first 3 stages, you need to adopt a trading plan. A trading plan means a set of rules and strategies that when you apply, okay, you will be able to make money consistently. Now, only after you can make money consistently, then you will be able to reach your financial goal. Okay, your financial goal. So this is the 5-stage trader progression that a lot of people are going through. So I share it with you tonight. Okay, so this is my complete stock trading program. Okay, an introduction to my program. So I'm going to take the next 10-15 minutes to show you what my program consists. So generally, we are looking at fundamental analysis, looking out for profitable company, sector in play with growth in their earnings. Then we'll use the technical analysis to time, volume trigger, whether there's smart money inside the stock or not, which is the buyer in control kind of chart. Okay, and then through the mentorship. Now, the whole program is not about just going through my training video one time and you're able to do it by yourself. No, the after-course support is very important. Sorry, sir, no one-on-one coaching. I used to do one-on-one coaching, but no more. Sorry, forgot to update the slide. Paise. So no more daily trade plan. So this is last time. Now no more. Right. So the mentorship, we'll have the trade plans video. So every Monday we'll gather together and then we'll go through some of our stocks that we are tracking. Also, you can see that I have a watch list of stocks that together with the community we are tracking. These are good companies. So we're just waiting for the chart to show us buying control before we buy. Okay, so this is the whole complete program. So I just want to share with you over here. Okay, the 4 simple steps. Okay, what you have experienced today. Okay, so this is the market screening. This is the pick from the list. Then after the list, you evaluate. So that is the whole process we did just now from 9 until 10 plus. Also, this is the 4 step. Let me answer some questions. So some people was asking me over the YouTube, right? How do I learn stock trading? Okay, I used to use indicators a lot. So you can follow my progression from 2005. You see my chart reading getting simpler and simpler. Last time I do Fibonacci lah, Elliott lah. So you can see it gets simpler and simpler. So simple until I no longer update. So simple until I no longer update. Okay, so that is how I started. Okay, right here. Okay, so that is how I started. And therefore the 4 step trading, the 4 simple trading steps. Okay, you will learn these 4 simple trading steps so that you will have a trading plan, a real method, like what I was sharing with you, a method, a trading plan, a stock selection process, so that you are no longer confused about the stock market. If the stock market is volatile and all that, you know it's time to step aside, because you will not be able to find stocks that qualify the 4 steps here. So this is the 4 steps you will learn, and then The after cost support, I'm going to show you what you will receive. The bonus services for members only. The Chart Nexus mobile app premium feature, which is this one over here. So whenever there is great learning opportunity, okay, whenever there's great learning opportunity, I will share with the members through my broadcast so that no members will miss these excellent learning opportunities. Okay, for example, today we talk about earnings analysis. FP Group, okay, reported second consecutive quarter. So this is something that I don't like. So a stock, if you do that, to me is a sell. So I highlight to the community so that they know, oh, so a stock if report to, so they learn, you see, so they learn. Okay, real example. It's not like textbook case study that is 2 years, 3 years, 5 years ago, then I use it to teach you, then after expect you to do by yourself. So it is real examples. And pennant, okay, pennant. Can you see K Power as a pennant? So 2 days ago already we are talking about pennant, and then we have got relationship between supplier and customer. Tufu, why before Tufu go up? So I was sharing, hey, Tufu maybe is a bullish stock. Why? Because Seagate and Western Digital recorded better earnings. Now I follow the Wall Street. This is my interactive broker account. See, I'm ready to trade Wall Street later after this session end. Okay, so both of them I have seen their earnings. They reported better earnings because of the demand for the product. So Tufu supply to them. So that is relationship. So this is a good learning opportunity. So I shared with them. And then when there's a warning sign, okay, like Bursa, there's a warning sign, long upper tail. So a real example to show you that, hey, this is a real case study that you learn in the video. So it's happening right now. And this will relate to a lot of you 8 days ago. When a stock you are holding is underperforming, like for example, if you're holding on to Homerids, okay, and it's not going up, then you know Great Tech, you have missed it. You never have a chance to buy Great Tech because you keep missing it. Right now, Great Tech is offering you a chance to buy it because the price has pulled back, has paused, and then it's showing you a signal. So what if you switch from Homerids to Great Tech? Is that an option? So 8 days ago, I talked about the art of swapping. Cool? So each of them are all learning opportunities. Now, the next thing to learn about learning, okay, the next thing you need to know about learning, okay, learning, okay, learn. Now, to make money in the stock market, you must learn how to do it, correct or not? In fact, to do anything in life, you need to learn the knowledge of how to do it. So, but why in stock market, I talk about learning opportunity? Because each opportunity has a, do you see the word learn? Inside the word learn, there's an earn inside. So therefore, every learning opportunity is very, very important. Okay, so that is why you should learn how to recognize these opportunities. So this is the WhatsApp communicator that you will receive real examples. Okay, real examples, great learning opportunities from me. Then you have got Facebook private access. Okay, so this is the Facebook group where the community talking about stocks under the discussion. And then we have got units over here. Now, units is where all the trading videos are hosted. Okay, so you can see unit 1 are all about the software. So how to use the software, we already got videos, okay, recorded, so you can able to use it. Okay, and then we have got strategies like how to identify volume trigger and smarter way to buy low. Or if you don't like to buy breakout, you always gonna trap. Maybe you are not suitable to handle the risk of trading breakout. Then you should consider smarter way to buy low. All right, and you by buying, you must know how to sell. So we have got profit taking strategy, sell rule explained over here. And the next thing is the position sizing. Okay, portfolio management first, how to construct a winning portfolio, and then position sizing. Okay, how many units can you buy so that your account can compound, and the more money you make, the more units you buy, your money grow faster. So this is the position sizing by allocation that once you join, make sure you come and view this video. Very important. Otherwise, you will not be able to capitalize on the learning opportunities. Okay, so that is these videos, and now the conversation happening under discussion. Okay, discussion every day we are talking about stocks. Okay, so let's see. Hey, what is this? This is my own video. Okay, so Kevin, one of the members, talk about MFLA. So we want to discuss about MFLA, and also you have got JF Tech. Okay, JF Tech, see a lot of discussion going on because a lot of us got JF Tech, and then we have got Tasco as well. Okay, revenue. So you can see all this stock we talk about. You see, we talk about information. We don't talk about, oh, buy where, buy here, buy there, sell here, sell there. No, we talk about why first. The stock, why does it have a reason to go up before we time our entry? Okay, VS. Okay, VS. Now, this is the daily stock discussion that we always will create a post just to have a conversation for that particular day. Like for example, 10 of Feb is today. So these are all the conversation happening inside this day. Okay, now special highlight shout out to Jing Kai. Okay, so this is one of my members, so Mr. DIY. So he is the one who identified this stock, Mr. DIY. Okay, so that was 8 of Feb, which is 2 days ago. I totally did not cover this stock with them, but they able to apply what they learned and traded this stock. And you can see this is the stock today. It has an early scare, but finally it broke out successfully. It is also a very good stock that a lot of investors like to chase. But this member, he and a couple of others traded this stock by themselves. So this community is what I want, self-sufficient, not waiting for me to feed the fish, but they are able to do it by themselves. Okay, 8 of February. So you can see today the stock is really up 2 days already. Okay, the breakout. Okay, why can take the breakout and all that? They are talking about it among themselves without my help. So this is what I want to achieve. Okay, so this is the Facebook group page. And also I have created a results post for all the members to share the trading results right here. Okay, I will show you some of my results. So this is my FP group. FP group I lost today. Okay, 345 ringgit. Okay, I lost 345 ringgit in FP group today. And then this is one of my member, Chong. Okay, so Chong traded Fritz up $850. And let me show you some of my own trade. Okay, my JF Tech. Okay, if you add up, it's about 9,000 for my JF Tech. And then these are my members trade. So members right here, Jing Kai trade. And I have got my trade. Where's my trade? Oh, it's my trade. My trade are all below. Okay, because I started sharing first, then after that, all of them are inspired to share together. So this is Jared's Tasco, his SCIB. This is my SCIB. My SCIB 6,006 up 6,006, 61% up, yeah. Okay. Paris SCIB and my UWC, okay, 2.7K, and my me 3K. Okay, and my Tasco 4.6K, and my that's all. Okay, so this initiative is started recently just to give you a feel of the community, guys. Okay, it's not to show off to you that, oh, see how much you make, but to show you that this works. Okay, this stock selection process works, and it has helped many of the members become clearer in their investment. Okay, so let me continue with the bonuses. So you get access to this Facebook group and join our community, and you get access to all the premium web-based software that we have. Like for example, this ESP Master. Okay, this is the screening result. So from here, you look up for the next green arrow, and then you confirm the fundamentals on the right hand side. So you see, not all the stock immediately automatically you can trade. No, you need to confirm with the right hand side. It must be a good company with the trading signal. Then you got higher probability of success. Okay. And lastly, we also recently launched our Telegram alert service. Now, this Telegram alert, don't get me wrong, it is not an alert for me to call buy. I don't do that. I don't call buy, I don't call sell. So if you are joining this community, you will expect to receive call buy, call sell, then it is the wrong community to join. Okay, this community is about learning and then applying it. So we created this Telegram alert to send alerts of the strategy. Okay, this is the end of day signal, 10th of February. These are all the live alerts happening today. You can see the whole day. Okay, let me just show you the Bursa ones, KLSE. Okay, you can see these are all the KLSC alerts triggered today. Trendmaster V3 Plus. Okay, triggered real time. So this is the strategies that is system based. So once you check, whenever a stock trigger the signal real time, you'll be able to be alerted through your mobile phone to your own Telegram app. Okay, not to the whole group, yeah, to your own Telegram. Okay, so this Telegram is not a group chat. It is your convenience. It is your personal trading concierge. Our server is monitoring the stock for you. So when the stock trigger our buy, we send the alert to you. Then you open up the chart and then you take a look at chart, whether is it tradable or not. Remember, not all the alerts are tradable. You need to check the fundamentals. Okay. Now you can also set your own horizontal or price alert. Like for example, Mr. DIY. So if you want to trail the profits going up tomorrow, okay, then simply add a horizontal line at your red line so that, okay, I'm going to set the expiry date to first week of March. Okay, so you see I have set a horizontal line at this Mr. DIY, the trading stop, the red line. So if Mr. DIY trades down, hit this line, you will receive an alert. Then you know that, shit, DIY come down. But if tomorrow you whole day never hear anything from your Telegram, it means that DIY is going up. It's not coming down. So in this case, no news is good news. You follow me? No news is good news. So you can have your own stocks. You already bought already, right? You set these alerts at this trading stop line. Then you no need to monitor it all the time. Okay, like next week onward, after Chinese New Year, you just chill, do your work, go Starbucks, relax, okay? And then when you receive a Telegram alert, then you know that, shit, you need to log in your profit. This is the kind of lifestyle we want. Also, this Telegram alert, remember you click here, after you get this software, click here. This is where, okay, I already registered my phone to my ESP Master account. So therefore, I don't have to do the QR code scanning. So for those of you who are doing it for the first time, you click on this, it will show you one QR code, and then you use your mobile phone, you log in and then match this QR code, scan this QR code. It will register your ESP Master account to the Telegram app in your mobile phone. If you don't have a Telegram app, you install first. Anyway, you click this, it will show you the instruction. Okay, so this is the new service that we have just pushed out recently to add value to all our members. And the chart now is no longer end of day. It has got intraday data as well. Okay, a very complete tool nowadays. Okay, so this is with delayed feed, with the trailing stop red line, okay, with the Trendmaster V3 alert. So this is a newly configured rule. Last year was still at V2, so to this year I tweaked a bit to capture more stock. So V3. Okay, so this is our profile, my profile, and also share with you my life story about how I started trading. And this is testimonial from all my members, the kind words from them. So if you want to read more, just click view more testimonial. It will bring you to my Facebook page where you will be able to read the latest, okay, testimonial from the members. Like right here, this is the most relevant. Switch it to the latest, you'll be able to read more. So members who are still online, if you can, you haven't dropped me a testimonial, if you can help me, if I helped you before, so do give me your testimonial so that we can have a real list over here. Or Facebook testimonial is the best because these are all real people. Okay, so you can come and read and see how the program has helped them transform their trading. So this is the earnings season I spoke about just now. And this is a frequently asked question. Okay, so you can come and see the FAQ before you sign up. And we are running a Chinese New Year sales promotion. So it ends in 8 days. So this is a very special promotion to give you some free subscription. So if you will join us tonight, okay, you will have all these free bonus subscription months or weeks. So for example, if you buy 3 years tonight, free 2 years. If you buy 2 years, you free 8 months. If you buy 1 year, you free 8 weeks. So if you have missed the Christmas promo last year, this is your next best opportunity. Okay, so if you are ready, we have already leave the sign up links at the top of the video and at the bottom of the video under the comments pin up. So you can go ahead, click on the link and then subscribe to the software, and you will receive a welcome email that will give you the instruction to get the software, set up your communicator, and also get access to the Facebook. Now, if you have any question, me and my assistant will be here online for the next few minutes to answer your question. Okay, so feel free to ask me any question now, and those of you who are ready, please proceed to sign up. Okay, so that you can get the software ASAP, and then you can start to set your Telegram alert so that you'll be alerted to your own trading stock price. Okay, so I've come to the end of this seminar. So those of you who got questions, feel free to ask now. Isrin Yusof, interesting. Last year don't have. Yes, we always improve our service to give the best to the members. Okay, to give the best to the members. So now you can see the product is getting more and more complete with Telegram, with real-time delay, with trailing stop. Everything is become more convenient. Ravin, next 1 month have to invest more in Mobico than stock. Not necessary. Okay, not necessary. We won't know whether March is the low or April is the low. So maybe 1 or 2 weeks enough to bring the market to the Sapu line. Then we can grab the stock already. Okay. Right. Any question, guys? SK Go, are you the founder of Chart Nexus? Very interesting question. Okay, I am one of the director in Chart Nexus. Okay, I did not found Chart Nexus, but I am like staff number 1. I'm like staff number 1, and then through my hard work, through my hard work and through my work ethics, I joined them as a shareholder and as well as a director from a normal employee. I was promoted through my hard work and work ethics. See you like that say. I just signed up a couple of weeks. Will I be able to get the promo? KC Teo, you can check the FAQ. If you sign up within the window, should be able to get. So you can go ahead and email to et@chartnexus.com to check your validity, to check whether your eligibility, whether you eligible for this promo or not. So probably if you already signed a 1 year, you get the 8 weeks for free. Or if you only sign 1 year and you find that you want 2 years, get 8 months free, then you can just top up. Thank you, SK Go. Always trying my best. 人生短短几十年。如果你不用 actually our shelf life in this society is not very long, I always think that 30 to 50 years old, I only got 20 years to work hard. If you don't work hard, after 50, struggle, then it's your own fault. Or there's a famous saying by one of my friend, I call him 俊哥. He say 如果你没有发财哦，如果你没有发财哦，你不可以怪你的老爸老妈嘞。如果你没有发财，可是如果你的孩子问你为什么没有发财那个就是你的错了，因为你错过太多机会了。这是我的朋友讲的 SK Go. Right, any more question, guys? Any more question? YouTube, any question? You can post. We can answer your question. KC Teo, you will top up. Well done. Smart choice, because when you top up, you actually increases your length of subscription at a lower price. That is a very smart choice. Smart trader you are. YouTube. Any question, YouTube? Any question? Go back to the promotion page. Okay, I will say if you have been struggling in your trading for this, okay, if you are not sure, maybe you just take 1 year, okay, for me to help you in the next 1 year, in the year of Metal Ox, because Metal Ox, my 八字 is very strong, my 八字 is very strong. So this is the best time to join me already. Okay. Haila, Erica Chang, Director of Chart Nexus. Last time got month, right now years. Yes, Idrin, I promise that the price will increase. Therefore, people sign up earlier last year benefited. The longer you delay, the more expensive the program will be. Web-based software only for Malaysian market. Fiona Chen asked a very good question. You will have access to more than one market, guys. You will have access to 5 markets, okay, to 5 stock markets. Let me share with you. Let me see. 5 markets. You have access to 5 markets. Okay, 5 markets. So the software Okay, you have access to the 5 markets. You can choose any of the 5 right here. Okay, any of the 5 right here. DT, 八字 I don't know how to see. I only can see weekly and daily chart. It's other see one. You can go to YouTube. YouTube, Joey Yap has a lot of YouTube video. Can go and compare your 八字, and then he will tell you a little bit. Also, I listened to mine, very strong this year, very strong. Better than last year. If last year I make double my money in glove, this year maybe semicon already. So follow closely, no joke. Remember, if you want to make the best use of your metal oxia, no use being an employee, guys. No use being an employee. Okay, so I want to share with you my P&L. You want to see my P&L or not? But I cannot show you the stock. Okay, but I can only show you the P&L. Okay, I cannot show you the stock. I can only show the P&L. So this is the performance as of February, already up 22%, which means if I log in all my profit, I'm already up 22% for the year, and I look set to win more as the year progresses. Okay, and can see my peaks are all trend trading. So that means there is no need to trade every single day. Find good stock, ride the trend. Okay, ride the trend. Good stock, ride the trend. 12%, 14, 11, 9%. This one, Pop Guy, lose 6.5%. This one, win 47%. This one is the GF Tech warrants. Also is free of cost. So no need to pay for it. This is down 3.6%, up 20, up 28, up 73, up 89. You see, last year, December and November, these stocks doesn't appear in my portfolio. Okay, so it's only during that January I start to buy this stock. My members can attest for me. Okay, that is when I start to buy this stock in January. Okay, when the signal appear, I start to buy. So, like I always say, opportunity is there for the prepared. 机会是留给做好准备的人。Okay, so you must have the knowledge to benefit from this. Okay, so let's see. Mio Abdul Rahman, are the arrangement between chart and sales with M Plus still available? Yes, it's still available. Mio is still available, but only for members. Okay, only for members. So once you join the member inside the Facebook, we talk about it, so you are able to see who to contact and all that. Fiona Chen, so we can view all 5 markets with this price, or only can choose view one? You can choose all 5, Fiona, all 5. Okay, all 5. Okay, oh yeah, by the way, the fundamental only one. The fundamental only one, which is if you sign for the Malaysia program, is Bursa. Okay, if you sign for the Singapore program, you can see the SGX fundamental data. Okay, fundamental data is tied to one market only, but price chart you can see 5 markets. Okay, so Erica, 5 market doesn't come with FA analysis, only one market. So you sign Bursa, you see Bursa. You sign SGX, you see SGX. Okay, we are in the process of trying to get the US data into the software. So we are still looking for the we're still working on it. Okay, so once again, just let you see the performance of the stocks that I have talked about, but I cannot show you the stocks because I cannot show you the stock. Because once I show you the stock, it's like opening up my last card. Then if there's a big fish inside this among the webinar tonight, tomorrow he go and whack my stock, I cry. So I cannot show you what stock, but I can show you the performance of the portfolio. Okay, so I hope you understand why I cannot show the stock. Okay, so any more question, guys? Any more question with regards to the training program, how I can help you? Okay, if you have any question, feel free to drop us a WhatsApp. The number is also under the video or on top of the video, and also a pin-up comment. Or you can email to us at et@chinasis.com. This is a limited promotion. If you miss this limited promotion, then you will not be able to get the good deal anymore. Yeah. Okay. So those of you who missed the Christmas promo, this is your last chance. Then okay, how to install a software web-based. Thanks, Jared, for sharing. Jared, one of the member who make money and also give me the testimonial insight is inside here today. Also, if you have any question, you just ask. My members will suddenly jump out and answer you. 好了 Okay, so I think no more questions. It's getting late, so I'm going over to Wall Street, taking the next plane to New York. Just want to wish everybody a very happy Chinese New Year over the next 2 days. Don't think about the market. Don't even look at the stock market. Just chill, relax, and enjoy yourself. Win more at the mahjong table. Okay, good night, everybody. See you next year. To the members, I still see you tomorrow in the Facebook page. Okay, so have a good night. See you guys. Bye bye.